Bro, come on. You gotta check this out. I've never seen anything like it before.
What the hell is that thing? Why is it so many different shades of brown?
I have no idea what it is. It looks like some sort of weapon. It's ugly.
It looks really dangerous. You should probably try picking it up.
It's heavy. It's too heavy.
Huh.
The Chosen One.
So how the story actually went is God did not rest on the 7th day. On the 7th day, God created the FN Scar20, the greatest DMR on the market as of now, and probably for some time. Also, if you didn't know already, if you hit that subscribe button, that like button, it is scientifically proven that you will get laid 10% more of the time. You will make more money 10% more of the time, and you'll just be all around cooler. So definitely hit that subscribe button, that like button. Today on Midnight Run, I'm going to be telling you about the Scar20 and why it is the greatest DMR on the market. So in my previous videos, I know I said that the MR762 was a superior rifle, superior DMR rifle for that matter. And the more time that I put on the Scar and the MR762, I just don't feel that that was a very good comparison. They're both great rifles, but I think that each one has its own set purpose and they can't really compare to each other. So I'm gonna go back on what I said. For a DMR purpose, the Scar20 I think takes the trophy. So we're just gonna go nut to butt, put a lot more time on this thing, and I'm gonna tell you why I chose to go with the Scar20 instead of the MR762 for a designated marksman rifle role. Running the OSS suppressor on it, I know I voided the warranty, yada yada yada. The warranty, I looked more into the FN warranty, and it is for 5 years. If you alter the rifle in any way, shape, or form, it voids it. And you also have to have your receipt. You don't have to register it or anything. You just have to have a receipt that says that you bought it. So if you don't have a receipt, you voided your warranty apparently. I think they will still fix it, but they want a receipt, I guess. So yes, I know it did void the warranty. We don't need to go into that. But this is the big thing, why I think that the Scar20 outperforms the MR762 is the barrel. I think that you can't get a better barrel than what's on the Scar20. It's a 1 in 12 twist, a cold hammer forged chrome lined barrel. It is absolute tits. This is what makes or break the Scar. It is extremely, extremely accurate and extremely durable. Especially with that 20-inch barrel, you're getting a lot farther distance and a lot farther velocity and a more powerful round going down range than you are the MR762. So in a designated marksman role, I would want this longer, heavier, stronger, more accurate barrel that I know is not going to fail on me. I mean, the MR762 barrel there's nothing wrong with it, but I do feel that the Scar20 is a lot superior barrel than the MR762. Going into the rail, I do like how that it comes with an M-LOK rail on the 12, the 3, the 6, and the 9 o'clock. I think that's really great instead of the M-LOK, because then you have to buy those attachments, which can kind of be annoying, and they're extremely expensive too. So I do enjoy how it comes with those attachments around it, and it's just screwed on. So if you don't want them, just take them off. This is another really big thing why I think the Scar20 is a superior rifle, is because it has the adjustable gas block. You have your setting for non-suppressed and suppressed. So that is huge. I think that is really great that the MR762 does not have. It just has that fixed gas block that does not have a different setting. So I do feel that, especially if you're running suppressed, you do want that adjustable gas block on your rifle. So going into the bolt, this one is the reciprocating charging handle. I know FN just released the ones that don't reciprocate. I don't really have a huge issue with it reciprocating, especially with the Scar20. I knew that was a big problem on the 17. I did notice that my fingers would sometimes get up there, and it kind of made me really scared, because that will break your finger. Everybody's like, no, it won't. It's not even going to do anything. I'm telling you right now, it hurts. It does not feel good, because I've had that charging handle rub across my finger before, and it definitely startles you. But this one is the reciprocating charging handle. I guess if I had to choose, I would probably go with the non-reciprocating. I just think it's just less movements. There's less things going on, less issues for a hang up on something on the ground or whatever it may be. So if you're going to get a Scar20, I probably recommend the non-reciprocating charging handle, but this one doesn't really bother me. Haven't had any issue with it. Not really a huge deal. So the bolt is an absolute sledgehammer. I'm not going to take it out now, but this thing's like 2 pounds. It's massive. And why they did that? Yes, it does say, people say that it destroys optics and stuff like that. I haven't had any issue with it, but my advice is probably just don't be broke. Get a good set of rings and get a decent scope, and you probably won't have an issue. But why they chose that bolt to be so big and clunky and heavy and stuff is for the recoil. It definitely reduces the recoil of the rifle when you're shooting for those follow-up shots. I've really noticed between the bolt and it running suppressed, this thing has like 0 recoil. It's like a 22. So that's really awesome. That's why I think that the Scar20 is superior to the MR762 for a designated marksman role, is because the follow-up shots, you don't even lose your sight picture at all with this rifle. And I think that right there is probably the main reason why I would go with the Scar20 over the MR762. I noticed the MR762 has a little more recoil, and you kind of got to get those follow-up shots are a little iffy right after it. But I don't have any issue with that with the Scar20. Very smooth shooting rifle. If I was to say, I say probably the most smooth shooting semi-automatic 308 out there. I'm really about the ambidextrous controls, the mag release and the selector switch. That's definitely huge. That is definitely something that I like to see on my rifles. The Scar20 came with that rubberized grip. Again, you guys know me from my previous videos. I love that thing, especially when your hands are getting sweaty, when you're sucking on your fingers and stuff like that. You can really hold on to it, and it's not sliding around or anything like that. You got a lot more grip on it. This was another really cool feature that FN did that I really appreciate. It comes with the Geissele trigger. I love Geissele. I think they make the best triggers out there, and it's pretty cool that they come stock with like a $400 trigger or whatever it is. And it's a super crisp trigger. Highly recommend putting a Geissele trigger in any sort of precision rifle that you are going to build, or you're going to buy a Scar20, so it already has one in it. The MR762 did not. It's just an HK trigger. It's all right. I mean, it's subpar, but the Geissele trigger is definitely far superior, and it comes stock. So this is another huge feature that I really like about the Scar that the MR762 did not have, was the adjustable cheek riser here. Again, you guys know me from my previous videos. I love that adjustable cheek rise. I think it makes the comfortability for the shooter a lot better than it just being fixed. So I definitely love how this stock came out, other than that UGG boot from the 17. So I think this one was probably the best improvement for the Scar20, is having this adjustable stock, the cheek rise and the length of pull. So I really enjoy those features on any sort of designated marksman rifle, and it sucks that the MR762 does not have that. Yeah, sure, you can put one on, but you're gonna have to buy it aftermarket, and they're extremely expensive. The Scar20 comes with its stock, so that is definitely huge thumbs up for the Scar20. So that's that. Between the barrel, the follow-up shots, the smoothness of this rifle, the stock trigger, the stock, and everything like that, and the more time I put on this rifle, the more I love. The more and more I fall in love with it, and I do feel that this rifle is far superior than the MR762 in a designated marksman role. I can't say that. I think the MR762 has a lot of great features, but in a designated marksman role, this one I feel is a lot better. Don't even leave in the comment section, what about Knight's Armament? What about them? It's big brain time here. We're not spending 10K on a rifle that you can build in your garage. Seriously, we're not doing it. That's why I don't even talk about Knight's Armament, because I'm not spending $15,000 on an SR25. I already did it once, I'm not doing it again, and it was a subpar rifle. The FN Scar20 and the MR762 beat out the anything Knight's Armament in all tests, in all accuracy, and just all around everything. So that is why I didn't bring up Knight's Armament, and I'm not going to bring up Knight's Armament. Thank you guys for watching. I wanted to do this video for a while. Put a lot of rounds through this thing to make my decision. Huge fan of the MR762 still, but my heart really is to the Scar20. Big fanboy of the Scar. Always have been, always will be. But I hope you guys liked the video. Thank you so much for joining. It's 12 degrees out. It's time to wrap this one up. But you guys really help out the channel. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and I'll see you back out there later.